The last day that Sebastian was seen in public has definitely been raising some red flags, while some suggesting that it was planned exactly that way for a reason, to give Sebastian the best day of his life. Katie even said she made breakfast that day, and Sebastian called family to brag about it. They went out and bought groceries. He got a colossal popcorn. They went bowling, and finally out for dinner to Texas Roadhouse. A lot of you, especially those who have kids on the spectrum, expressed to me how overstimulating of a day it was. Every child is different, but a lot was going on that day, and we wondered how Sebastian coped with all the hustle and bustle of that day. Was he used to it? Did they often go out to do so many things on a single day? Many questions remain. However, today we see some new footage, and there are a couple observations that are very important to the case. Take note that none of his parents, especially Katie Proudfoot, since she was the last person with him, ever mentioned these things. Firstly, Sebastian gets out of the car, holding his ears and hurrying towards the entrance to the roadhouse. We know that this can be a self-soothing behavior, or even mean a sensory overload in some children. Another thing to notice is that Sebastian was walking on his toes. I feel like that is something important to the case, something to look out for, something to tell the public. A few moments later, we see Sebastian and Katie heading to the table inside. They sit down and proceed to look through the menu for a while. Something else I noticed is that it seems Katie was telling Sebastian something here, using a lot of hand gestures. A few moments later, Sebastian stretches his neck and then continues to look at the menu. It's interesting how after 10 months of Sebastian Rogers being missing, no one has ever mentioned these little things which could make the world of difference if someone spots him. Instead, the Proudfoot spoke about what's different about Sebastian during the interview they did with Olivia. Chris described him as rambunctious, has issues with personal space, aggressive when upset, growls when upset, and Chris added Sebastian is on the spectrum. But not one child on the spectrum is the same as another. Take a look again at those short clips. My heart breaks for Sebastian. I pray every day that this precious boy is found.